Alright, what's up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing a NFL season predictions for the Arizona Cardinals. We have their home and away opponents for this upcoming season. Don't know the exact weeks yet which they play the teams, but we know the opponents they have, so I'm going to be doing an analysis of their season win total and stuff like that. So we'll just start from the top down. So they're going to be playing the Philadelphia Eagles at home. I'm going to say they're going to take a L in this game. I just don't think they're quite there yet to beat the Eagles. I think the Eagles have a better defense than the Cardinals. As long as the Eagles go, I think if they get a solid wide receiver in the draft, that'll definitely help them a lot, and I think that could push them over the edge. So I think they'll lose, or they'll beat the Cardinals that week. Next, we got the Washington Redskins. I think the Cardinals are going to win this game. It's a horrible W. Jeez. It's a little bit better. I think that'll be a win for the Cardinals. Redskins were pretty bad last year, so were the Cardinals, but I think the Cardinals are the better team. They have DeAndre Hopkins now. We'll see what they do in the draft if they go with a tackle. The draft is tomorrow at the time I'm making this video, so we'll find out soon. Then we got the Dolphins next game. I think this is also going to be a W for the Cardinals. Again, Dolphins weren't that good last year, but the Cardinals, I think, are a better team already, and I just think their offensive firepower is going to be a little bit too much for the Dolphins to handle. So I think that's going to be another W. Buffalo Bills at home, I think that's going to be an L. The Bills are pretty good. They have pretty good defense, pretty decent offense. And, overall, they're just a better team than the Cardinals. Then we got the Lions. This was actually a really close game this previous year. The Lions and the Cardinals actually tied. I think the Lions are going to lose, so this is going to be a W for the Cardinals. I am horrible at doing these W's. I think that's going to be a win for the Cardinals. Seattle Seahawks. Let's see, this is a home game for the Cardinals, so I think this is going to be an L. The Cardinals don't play very well against the Seahawks in Arizona, but they play really well against the Seahawks at Seattle, so I think this is going to be an L. Got the 49ers next. I'm going to go that this is going to be a win. Might be a little bit controversial, but I think I'm also going to give the Cardinals a win for the Rams. I think the Cardinals are going to pretty much split every team in their division. So I think they're going to win a game against the Niners, win a game against the Rams, win a game against the Seahawks, and they're going to lose one against all three. I'm just going to give them the advantage at home against the Niners and the Rams, just since it's a home game. But, those games could, especially the Niners game, that one could definitely flip to an L. But I'm going to give them a win right now, but that could definitely change. I'll put a potential L next to that, because it's definitely a kind of a toss-up. Anyways, moving on to the away games. The Cardinals have the Giants. I'm going to say that's a W. The Cardinals beat them this previous year, and both teams were not very good, but I think the Cardinals got a lot better, and the Giants kind of pretty much just stayed the same so far. So I'm going to give that to the Cardinals. The Cowboys, I think this is going to be, I'm going to give it an L, but I'm going to put a W next to it because I think this is going to be another toss-up. The Cowboys did not necessarily do that good last year against, they didn't do good against good teams, but they didn't do that well against bad teams either. They lost to the Jets last year, and that was rough. So the Cowboys kind of tend to play down the competition. So I'm going to give it to the Cowboys for now, but I would not be surprised if the Cardinals can pull off a dub there. Especially, I think the Cowboys got worse this offseason as of right now. We'll have to see what they do in the draft. But as of right now, I think they got worse and the Cardinals got better. New York Jets, I think this is going to be a W. Again, Jets had a pretty rough year. I think the Cardinals were better than them last year, and I think the Cardinals are going to be better than them this year. New England Patriots. I honestly have no idea how to feel about the Patriots this year. They started off hot last year, but started to kind of just fall apart towards the end of the season. No Tom Brady. They really don't have very many weapons on offense. They lost some key players on defense. I mean, they lost Hightower and a couple others. So, I mean, I just don't know really how to feel about the Patriots. So I'm going to give the Cardinals a win, but I will put an L next to it just in case. I think it could be a toss-up because you just never know with the Patriots. Carolina Panthers, I think this is going to be a win. I mean, they got Teddy Bridgewater now. I mean, they got Christian McCaffrey, good players. They got some good pieces on offense, DJ Moore, stuff like that. But I just don't know. I think the Cardinals I think they got a lot better this year so far in the offseason. And I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going to give the edge to the Cardinals. Seahawks, I think this is going to be a W, especially since it's at Seattle. The Cardinals beat the Seahawks at Seattle this previous year, and I think they're going to be able to do it again. But once again, I'll put an L next to it because it could be a toss-up. And then these last two, the 49ers and the Rams, I'm going to put L's. So that's going to give, it's going to give the Cardinals a total record of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah. As of right now, I have them going 11-5, which they are not going to do that. So let's go back and look at some of these games that I said could flip. So Seahawks as an L, I like that. I like the Redskins as a win. I like the Dolphins as a win. I like the Buffalo Bills as an L. I like the Lions as a win. Let's see. Let's give this Patriots game a L for sure. So that's going to change their record now to 10-6. Let's give this Panthers a game. I don't know. I think they're going to win that game, but for argument's sake, let's say they lose that game. That gives them a record of 9-7. I think I like that a little bit more. So I think their total record's probably going to be around 9-7. Honestly, I think it could range anywhere from about 8-8 to 10-6 max. I just don't see them going over 10-6. That original 11-5 number, that is I think that's a pipe dream. So I'm gonna go with this 9-7 number. So I mean they could sneak into the playoffs, especially since there's 7 teams now going to the playoffs in each conference. They could be sitting there maybe at a 7th seed, so they could be a sneaky team. Maybe they'll win a wild card game, but I don't see them in any way really going past the divisional round. But definitely much improved from this previous year. I mean, they were 5-10-1, and I mean, if they go 9-7 and make the wild card, I mean, that's really good for them, and they're heading in a good direction. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to try and do this for hopefully every team. But, we'll see. Thank you.